They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Gary Conley. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the slap.
Yes.
Mike 52. Mike
61. Matchbox lights.
Now they try the right side here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a handoff working right. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52.
Hey, Delta. Go.
Mike 52. Mike 52. I'm on. 5-2's the mic.
Get it.
They'll look to throw here. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. DJ Reader in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Come on now. Let's go.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Mike 58. 59. Watch the run. Jim.
Hey, 24.
Check. Kill.
24. Line him up.
Watson.
You ain't doing nothing today.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Texans first down.
19. 58. Come on. Tackles. Hey, 59. At 58 is the mic. Go 58.
On first down, it's Watson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Throwing again on second down. Watson. And his throw here's incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Put the boys down, he's coming. Switch.
Out of the gun, Watson. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, 43 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game.
Go!
Now they try the right side here. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
6-6, pull it high.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. A gain of 6 there on first. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Topper! Here we go, D. My 52. I'm coming. Kill.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look. 6 DBs.
Check 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Now. 5.
Back to throw here. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 84 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Well, they talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
That's fielded in the end zone.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey! Mike Batu! Get that! Hey, seam 6! Seam 6!
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Ready! Take 3! 2-18, chop!
Brings up 2nd and
Snap!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Yes! Go!
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got an open man, it's Ratley. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion with just shy of the marker. They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Oh, here we go.
Look at me. Zipper. I'm coming for you. You mine. 52. Get it. 52.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Zach Cunningham able to get in there and drop him behind the line. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. On second down, Jacobs. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
5-2's the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey. 52's the Mike right here over there.
Go.
52's the Mike. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Check. 52's the Mike. Let's go. 52.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. The 40. 30, 20, and they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's 21-3. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Mike 52. Hey, high 7. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Yo, go. Go.
2nd and 11. Try to lay one up deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, exit.
Watch Mike.
In your face.
Yep.
Mike 52. Watch the run. They're running.
Back to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
25-yard line.
Exit.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go.
There goes Duke Johnson. The 20, 10, touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, 75 yards. And the Texans push further out in front.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
52's the mark, boy. 52. Now. Check that one, Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Watch the slant.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down.
Lobo.
I got it. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
52's the mic right here.
Go.
52's the mic.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
Let's go.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Marr able to put this one through. So we're in halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, here we go. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
Rock it, rock it.
26. Check 50, check 50.
Hey!
I got him, he's mine.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Space to maneuver at the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 23 yards the pickup there. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
Yes, yes.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike 52. Mike 52.
Get it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll find Moreau here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Strip that ball. Check 37. Check 37.
Leo. Let's go.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Jet bombers. We need 2 jet bombers.
All day. All day. Kill.
Bam.
Turn it up. Joker.
Ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
We got 3. Three down.
61. Matchbox lights. Hey, Haywood.
52.
Look at me. Zipper. Go.
2nd and 1. That's complete right around the 8. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Watch the safety crease. Check.
Look. Squeeze.
Slam.
Go out. Go.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Kill.
Five.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 6-yard touchdown run. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will be taken short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
Here's Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there.
Kill. Check the backer. 26. Go.
From the gun, here's Watson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A safety with a sack there. LaMarcus Joyner. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well.
He's got it with the 15. But all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
Go. 6-6, pull it hard. Yep.
They're going to keep it on the ground. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be taken very short. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
He's coming. We got double up. Hey, watch it. Kill. Hey, 36.
Watson operating from the gun. He finds Hopkins complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Texans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They give to Johnson going right. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
We're set. 19. 29. Let's go, Cap. Let's go. We got this. Switch. Out.
On second down, it's Johnson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The Texans on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Mike 29. I got you, pump. 29 is the Mike 29. I'm good.
They go to Johnson again. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
Let's go.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Tighten up. Check the car. I 59. Switch. Hey, check 24.
Here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check nickel. Check. Get one. Come on. 29 is the Mike 29. Hey, get in the way. Check 24.
Throwing again is Watson. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. LaMarcus Joyner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes and gets the quarterback.
Well, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody or not necessarily?
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the free safety position, someone should break open.
Alert. Check.
3rd and long. It's Watson being chased out left. He'll air it out deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Set. Ready.
They'll run it with Johnson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
I'm here all day. 25, check 25, check 25. Hey, 59. Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? 66,
now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Down, coming. 42, Mike 42. Hey, let's get in them holes. Watch twist. Alert. Check 43.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. On first down, Johnson. And he'll get this down only to the 18. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Right here. 29 is the Mike 29. Watch the screen. 36. Watch the screen. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Alert 3.
Again, it's Johnson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Switch it, clear, switch it. Deuce. Hey, alert.
Watson now to throw. And a catch made by Hopkins. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Kill. Turn up. 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
They run. It's Johnson. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. So give him the first down. First and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.